What up, people? It's your boy Master Chudy out here with another comic review. So it's New Comic Day. Happy to all. And of course, I gotta start off this day with my favorite book, Red Hood and the Outlaws. Look who's back. Soy and Gandini. With Lobdell, you've got a beautiful piece of work here. So the cover is awesome, you know. You got Red Hood and Artemis with Bizzaro t-shirt saying "Be the villain you were born to be." But this book is very deep. It delves quickly into Bizzaro's mindset. He's becoming more and more unhinged, subtly, but we'll see. Now let's get into it. So we see an app called Henchmates. Even the bad guys need a little help, and we see that this guy's looking at it. Then he's at a bar scene. Everybody's just talking, classic bar scene. This is on the burn side of Gotham City. Everybody's just having a good discussion. This guy's looking at the app. And we just see now hiring, of course, my favorite, people on this word, Scott Lobdell, Dexter Soy on the art, Veronica Gandini on the colors, you know what I mean? It's awesome, Dang. So, well-regarded criminal masterminds is hiring tomorrow at Lennox Hotel. See attachment for details. So he's like, with his girl, but then his girl notices like, wanted to meet what? I wasn't doing anything. Seriously? Hey, my God, man, you promised you were giving up this crap. He's like, I was. And he's like, look, Emma, look at your friends. They're educated, they have jobs and futures. How am I supposed to compete with them? And then she's like, okay, I guess you can't, Ben. My mistake. So she's like, you can do so much better. But then we see the page of pages, the badasseries of badasseries. Jason Todd, my boy, the man and the legend, out here sitting in a punk's freaking hotel room with a gun in his hand and a book. He's just got to get educated at this well. And we just see at the Empire Hotel, the presidential suite. And this guy's like, oh, what the bloody hell? He's like, okay, hey, you're up. I hope I didn't wake you. You just see, right here is like saying, can I be honest? For the last hour, I've just been thinking about just putting a pillow over this guy's face while he slept. Problem solved, old school. But I promised Batman I'd try it his way, at least while I'm in his town. We'll see. Look at that. So my man is looking like this, like, I don't know who the hell you think you are. It's like, I'm wearing a red hood in Gotham City. Who do you think I am? But you're going to be very sorry. Just see, I'm sorry already. Watching you snore like a buzzsaw is no one's idea of a good time. Do you have any idea who I am? Jacoby Froome, the so-called avocado king of Belgium. But I also know your produce empire is a cover for international munitions dealings. It's like, I'm not intimidated by you. The streets of Europe are littered with the remains of people who dared defy me. It's like, sounds like a sanitation issue to me. It's like, enough. I'll abide your arrogance. No, it's like, not a moment longer. So he just dodges, my boy just dodges the punch like this. Like, that might have hurt if it had connected. He gives him this like, bam! See that? See? Consider your visa revoked from. You came to Gotham to kiss Cobblevault's ring, to make a sale. But you're leaving tonight, empty-handed. 2.6 pounds of pressure. That's all it would take to apply to the trigger. Problem solved. I say, but a promise is a promise until it isn't. But if I do, the Penguin will be very disappointed. If you don't leave, you'll be very perforated. Oh my God. Red freaking Hood. This is my boy. Meanwhile, Crime Alley. At a diner, we see Artemis. Oh, God, Dexter Soy drawing Artemis is just something like, this is Artemis, After 2 months of no Dexter Soy, man, it's good to get the usual fix of Dexter Soy. It's like, is it me, or have things gotten more boring around here since you started your predictive analysis? Even tonight, you didn't need 3 of us to bat around a glorified gunrunner from across the pond. Do you hear what I'm saying? Every word, Artemis. You're not usually this loquacious. Is this really the topic you wish to palaver about over this painfully early breakfast? And she's like, not at all. Oh my gosh, man, the art is so good. And it's like, I don't know what you're up to, Bizzaro, but it's obvious you are working on your own agenda. From stepping back while we were taken out by those Dark Knight detectives to aligning us with the Suicide Squad for, frankly, reasons that still elude me. So she's just recapping what happened in the last couple of issues. You've been manipulating us. I want to know why. And then Vanessa was like, if I told you, I'd have to kill you. But of course, Bizzaro laughs like, oh, bye, Rao. You have to see your face. Too funny. Oh, yes, a riot. It's like, verily, that was a good one. And she's like, you suck. And then we just see Jason walk in. It's like, no, that's what I'd like to see. Two of my favorite people getting along again. I dropped From off at the airport just so you two could talk about this little tension that's been going on between you. Let's see, slide in. And we just see, slide in. And just see Amazons don't slide. But I will make, it's like, but I will make room for you. More than fair. And we just see Jason confident saying he was an only child. I was only even a I was even a Robin when I was a Robin. I have almost no experience playing peacekeeper in a family. So we just see, is it me or is this the first time in a while time we felt normal? We just see, must you label everything? Sometimes you're more woman than most women I know. It's like, oh, this has been fun. But I have to get supplies for a new static killing force field I'm creating. Good, I'm going to pick up some ammo. Let me just see. I will see you later, gentlemen. Artemis and I have an advantage over Bizzaro because they found out that in the Batcave and on their dates, they found out that, something was wrong with Bizzaro, so they're going to we're going to have to approach this well. Big brain notwithstanding. Just see, he's still new to being alive, new to thinking. I feel a little bad about spying on our friend, but Artemis is right. Something is up. Just see, we agreed to keep an eye on him. So unless that hotel sells a flux capacitor, let's see if Bizzaro is powerful enough to create a device that he can't penetrate, a cloaking device he can't penetrate. So Jason's been keeping tabs on him. He goes into cloaking mode and we go in. Meanwhile, in the Lennox Hotel, can't believe this is the right address. Swear to God, I could hench my entire life and never afford to stay in this place. I wish Emma could see this, the kind of money these types of guys throw around. Just see, excuse me, I'm looking for down the hall, the ballroom on your right. And we see Bizzaro thinking to himself, fascinating. I admit to being surprised. They all look so pathetic. That's not the right word. More like desperate. So you realizing that all these are schmoes looking for money, so they couldn't pay me enough to work for the Joker. And you just see them fired for staring at her ivy. And he covers any frostbite. So they're all talking about working for all the usual Gotham bigwig villains like this. Like, Mr. Dowd, I can't believe it. I'm sorry. We worked for the Calendar Man a few years back. I was June and you were July. Jesse, oh yeah, oh right. How have you been? It's like, I'm 63-year-old and I'm still henching, Ben. How the hell do you think I'm doing? It's like, right. Dowdy old warhorse. When'd you get out? Police. Gotham Central's a revolving door. The DA don't care much for little fish like us, so he's like, so this guy's like, man, everybody hates me. I'm out of here. It's like, and he's like, oh, screw this. Nope. I already know Bendis is coming. But then we just see some gas going. It's like, what the hell? And we just see the guy screaming for his girl, whispers his girl's name. Not sorry, screaming. It's like, I came here today to cut off the supply of henchmen who work for the lunatic crime lords that make up this city. I believed you were diseased limbs that do the handiwork of Gotham's unending parade of madmen. And then we just see Red Hood is in disguise right next to Bizzaro. It's like, B, don't. You're better than this. But seeing you here in all your collective insignificance, I have to wonder, what is the difference between a good guy and a bad guy if I'm just a good guy doing bad things for a good reason? And this guy is begging for his life. Please. He's like, fine. So he blows out all the poison gas. Just see, consider this your second chance. Maybe your last. Do better. So Jason comes out of cloaking mode. He's like, Bizzaro, I have to ask, did you only stop yourself because you knew I was here? No. The truth is, I realized I shouldn't have done it in the first place. I almost killed these people because I don't agree with their choices. I am so ashamed, so sake. And then Jason's like, dude, I'm the drop-dead last person on Earth who's going to judge you about that. God knows I've let my rage get a hold of me more than once. Let's just be thankful you didn't do anything you'll regret later. So meanwhile, Artemis is in Bizzaro's room, and she's like, I didn't lie. I simply excused myself. But I fully intended to take advantage of this solitude, to see if I can get to the bottom of Bizzaro's actions. He's not being forthcoming, but I'm not comfortable leaving the world at the mercy of an unstable genius with the strength of Superman. Wow. It's like, it would be easy to ignore all the signs, to trust that beneath all that brain, the heart of an innocent creature still exists. And, of course, we see the bottle where Faye is still being trapped, but I don't trust anyone. It might be harsh, but it's kept me alive long. And we just see her notice a crack in the floor, and she calls to me, my mistress. She gets her axe, she opens it up, and then she goes down, and then she just see by the 7 beards, and then we see that pool of kryptonite that he uses to rejuvenate his strength, and then, you know, Artemis is just shocked. Say, Goddess Bizzaro, what have you done? But, dun dun dun, it's like, I wish you had not done that, Lady Artemis. Next issue, do you really want to know? Fantastic book as always. Top, it's good. Thank God Red Hood made it to the 20 mark. You know, another 10 by 10 milestone. I appreciate that. Dexter Soy, Veronica Gandini, best of the best in the art business. Scott Lobdell, no words needed. He is a great writer. This book is fantastic. Give it a good 9.5 out of 10. Buy it. Move the needle. We got to move the needle for my boys, for the people, for the girl, Veronica, for my boy Dexter Soy, for my boy Scott Lobdell. So thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notifications. Make sure you're notified. Once again, I do these reviews for you, the people, because I want to discuss good comics and get your views on them. Thank y'all for watching. I shall have more videos up later today.